You're following the election via the betting markets, you're seeing numbers like these or these. And the interesting part about this is, I mean, the last time I checked those numbers, Trump had a 59% chance of winning, and now it's 55. But if you looked at the polls, it shows a virtual tie within a margin of error. A little outdated because now it seems like there might be other states in play, namely Iowa. But what's interesting about this is basically from Polymarket, which is one of the main betting platforms. These are the seats that matter. They control 104 electoral votes, but as you can see here, the betting markets are a lot more confident in Trump than what the polls would suggest. So I'm actually really excited to watch two states in particular on election night, Arizona and Georgia. If you look at Arizona over here, Trump has a 75% chance of winning if we looked at the betting odds only, but the polling shows a closer race, but not too close. Then why I'm kind of looking at the betting markets predictions with a little bit of a grain of salt is, even though we know that polling is really faulty right now, the last few election cycles have shown us that, inherently pollsters are trying to make sure that their polls are representative of the voting population. And so they're trying to make sure they're covering their bases in terms of what that electorate looks like in terms of gender, race, ethnicity, income, education level. On the other hand, with betting markets, I think because people are putting their actual money on the line, we're assuming that these bettors are doing their research and making kind of an informed decision on where the election will go based on other inputs, the same way that you would do with the stock market. If you're putting money in Google, you kind of like have a understanding of like what the businesses look like, what you think about where the business is going, their investments in AI, whatever, and you make a decision on whether to buy, sell, hold, and at what price. So I think it's just like an interesting layer to election night.